Okay, so today is day one. I think this video is probably going to end up as two or three parts because I'm going to be making my wedding dress for my white wedding July 30th, 2021. My wedding was actually meant to be last year, but because of COVID, we pushed it to this year. And yes, I'm having a second wedding. I had one in Nigeria in 2019. My partner and I want to have one here for so many reasons because his family gets to attend, we get our marriage certificate from the UK. So when it's time to process my visa and legal things to stay, we have that in hand. So there's many reasons why we actually want to have the white wedding here. But with that being said, I'm going to be working on the patterns and the toile today. I'll say I actually spent about a year just thinking about the design because I struggled to decide on the style I wanted. There's so many different bridal styles, so many fabrics, so many silhouettes. At first I wanted something like pink, then I went to ivory, then I went to white. Jesus, it took me a while to actually decide, and I sort of circled back to the one of the initial designs that caught my eye. So I'm going to put up a picture here of I'll say the main gowns that inspired my design. So I just took elements from the different parts of these different designs and designed mine. So I have the sketch here. I always like to do sketches before starting patterns and tours because especially if it's a project I haven't done before, it's a garment I haven't done before, it gives me clarity when I'm actually drawing the pattern and when I'm drawing the style lines. I have this as a guidance and a reference. So it's a mermaid cut gown because when I tried out wedding dresses, I think it was 2017, 2018, I knew mermaid cuts they just looked a lot more flattering on my body, and it's off the shoulder. It has this really beautiful balloon sleeves that taper down into mini gloves around the hand, and my hope is to mix lace and some kind of silk satin crepe fabric, so there is that traditional bridal feel but with the modern twist of organza as the sleeve, and there is going to be a peekaboo detail on the side that where you sort of see my skin, and then there's a see-through lace panel, and then on the back is a bit see-through. So there are these clever elements that I've incorporated in the design, but overall it's actually not that. I'll say I try to keep it simple, elegant, but still reflect me, because that's something I wanted to achieve with designing this dress. I didn't just want to make something that was trendy or people thought would be cool. I wanted to make a dress that I would feel beautiful in, I would be proud to make. Would challenge me definitely because I've never made a wedding dress before, but at the end of the day I'll be proud that, you know what, you actually made this, and by God's grace it turned out well. I'm just going to start with the patterns today. I already got some calico. This is really lightweight calico because you want to get fabrics to twirl that feel similar to your main fabric. Then I got some simple cord lace because the bridal lace I'm working with is a cotton cord lace. So I got this one that is just cream and white. It's floral, that's what it looks like. And then I got some organza because the sleeve is going to be organza. Now the main dress is going to be all white or off-white. Initially I wanted to do something with a pink underlay, but we'll see. You know how I am, I might change my mind halfway and be you know what, I want that pink underlay, but for now the idea is to have everything white. So the sleeve, the lace, the lining, buttons, details will be white. So I'm just going to get started today. Wow, this intro is 4 minutes long. Wow. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'll take you guys through the whole process. This video is going to be more like a sewing journey, sewing vlog. It's not really a tutorial per se because I knew making a tutorial would just be so long, because with bridal wear there's a lot of elements that no matter how much I try to edit it down, it will just be too long to watch. So I'll try and share as much as I can, share patterns I make, refer tutorials that I think you'll be able to do to recreate something similar, share where I get my fabrics, unbox my fabrics with you when I go try on my wedding shoes, when I do my bridal makeup. So this is going to be a series of, I'll say, at least 2 to 3 videos, and hopefully you guys would enjoy it. But with that being said, let's make my wedding dress. Wow. Whew. We're actually starting this. God, Jesus, take the lead.
I don't know where you came from. I don't know what you did to my heart. You touched my soul like a phantom.
Never was the last word that I heard you say before you hung up the phone. Silence, never thought that it would go this way with you wanting me gone. I don't believe it, no. Just last week you called me your babe. Now you're letting go. The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello, can we sit and talk this through for once before you call off the show? Cause even if we're hanging by a thread, and the words you said is spinning in my head, I just wanna pull you closer in this bed, take me back into your arms, and I'll never let you down,
You can tell how long I've been working based on how shiny my forehead is. I have been making patterns all day. One thing I know for sure is pattern making is what consumes a lot of time when it comes to like garment construction and making, because you have to get the patterns right so you minimize errors on your twirl or your sample. So I am done with the main pattern for the front, the back, the sleeve, and the godets. I think that's how it's spelled, Godets. I think that's how it's pronounced. I did godet for the front and for the back. The back one has like a little 1.5 meter train. I'm just going to show you guys pieces here, and yeah. So because I did the patterns with pencil, the lines are quite faint, but I did it with pencil so I could go in and correct mistakes. But this is my front. It has a sweetheart neckline. It's going to have a seam through the bust or the nipple point. And then that curve is the style line. That part is going to be in lace, and you see a bit of my skin. Let me see if I can show you more. So that's basically the front. It flares out there like that. There's going to be a seam there. And in that seam, I'm going to be adding this godet. I just call it the godet. I'm going to be adding this one in the front. So this would be on the left side and on the right side, and that will add more volume to the front hem area of the dress, since it like goes in towards the knee and flares out towards the hem.
take me back into your arms, and I'll never let you down, Take me back into your arms, and I'll never let you down. Tell me, can we meet up at your place tonight, honey? I'm coming over. Yeah, you know me, I would give up anything for you. You say it, you know I'll do it, yeah.
Alright, so this is the toile of the outer shell. I did the godet in calico as well because I ran out of the lace. And that's how long the train on the back is. Not too long, just long enough to like drag a bit. It's about 1.5 meters long. And then it has 2 front godets, one on this side and one on the other side. So far it's looking really good. I am happy with the train. I'm happy with the length and the fullness of the train. At least I know when I double this and hem the bottom, it'll be nice and full. I'm also happy with the spread of the front flare because I really wanted it to like open up and flare well. What else? Neckline looks good. I just need to work on the lining. And the lining I'm going to be adding boning to. Add the lining, add the sleeves, and I want to try it on for the fit. But so far, the silhouette I like. The fit is the next thing. The mannequin obviously has no hips. Like, she has non-existent hips. Hence why there's like material over there and material over there. I have really full hips and thighs, so that would come in very handy. That's what it's looking like. The back is falling like that because by the time I add the boning, hopefully it will lift up here. Else I might have to like take away the excess from the back pattern if it continues to do this weirdness there. Like if it continues to do this weirdness, I might have to like go into the pattern and take away that excess because I want it to be nice and flat on the back. But let's finish it up. And try it on for just to like know if it fits the way I like it. Okay, I have popped on the Toile and there's so many things wrong with it. The first thing I clearly see is that the neckline is way too high. Like, jeez, let some titties out. Like this, I want to drop like way down here, so it comes up just above my bust. The sleeve I like. I think it's just a little bit loose on top, or I'll just make it a little bit more fitted on top of the sleeve head. I actually really like the curve on the side here that I added. Well, I think I'll have to drop it down just like by about 1 inch so it covers my bust a little bit, because if you come close, you could see my black bra peeking through. Peekaboo! Even though I most likely install like a cup inside so I don't have to wear a bra, but my boobs will just be pouring from the side. I love how deep it goes there. That is really nice. I will be able to actually wear underwear because that was my other worry. I'll be able to wear like underwear just low there because I was worried that if it's too deep, I won't be able to wear like panties on the day. But this bottom dip, perfect. The next problem I can clearly see is that the back is folding. Just pull up my bra. So many things are wrong with this dress. The back is folding over. Oh, that should see you guys. Oh, there we go. So it's too wide on the back neckline. I clearly need to fix that. You see that folding is doing there? We don't want that. That I need to fix. Besides that, the fit on the back is actually quite nice. You see how it just like curves in and curves out to where my booty is? That is beautiful. The cutout detail is nice as well, but the back neckline is too big. That needs to be fixed. I actually quite like how it fits on my waist because I want it to be like snatched to the gods. I did add some boning on the lining. You can clearly see where the boning ends. I think I'll extend the boning all the way till the end of the gorde, so it like goes in from the top all the way to the bottom. I added boning on the side, but what it just ended up doing is giving me hips that I don't have. My hips are not that curvy. I don't know if I want to leave that or take that out. I think I might just have the boning only on the front seams and leave the side ones out because look, those are not my hips. I don't want that. So that I would remove. No boning on the sides, just on these seams here. I'll install cups there. I love the length. The length is really good because you want it to be long enough so when you wear your shoes, it still like sweeps on the ground. These are actually my wedding shoes. I grabbed them not too long ago. They are from a brand called Sophia Webster. And I read somewhere that it's advisable to wear lower heel on your wedding day since you'll be standing, dancing, taking pictures. You want to be comfortable. So I went for a classic silver slingback that has the most gorgeous detail on the heel. Oh, I saw that and I fell in love. Like, and under the shoes it says wifey. You can tell I've already tried it a few times, but I got this in a 38.5 because I have wide feet. I'm just going to try it on with the sample, with the Toile to see if I'm happy with the length of the dress with the shoes. I'm just gonna grab that one. So I've popped on the shoes. That is nice. I can't see the shoes because by the time I'll hem the bottom, you just see the shoe peeking through the front like that, which is good. I still want it to like touch the ground even after I wear my heel. I'm happy with the train as well. It's nice and long. And if you guys can see it, it's actually quite long. It's like all the way there. Let's try and get it as open as I possibly can.
One eternity later.
Good morning, guys. Today is the 29th of June. It's a month to my wedding, and I've not even cut my dress. Wait, I need to sit down. Because somebody explained to me what I've not cut and what I've not started in my wedding dress. Like, I've done the pattern, I've done the toile, I had the illustrations. I sort of know what I want to do, but I've just been stalling for very random reasons. But today I'm going to cut the dress and start sewing it, because I know I'll need like about a week and a half to sew the entire dress, because there are lots of like panels, lots of embroidery and hand stitching to do. But yes, I'm starting today because Jesus Christ, I'm tired of having nightmares about this dress. So the fabrics have arrived. I think 80% of the fabrics are here. I just need to go to Fabricland to buy the lining for the main dress and the lining for my reception dress, and then I need some horsehair braid for the hem of the wedding dress. This is such an unflattering angle, but at this point I could not be bothered. And I need to buy buttons because the reception dress has gold lining, and it has like an outer gold asymmetric piece that I need to do. So that's another whole ordeal. But today we're cutting the wedding dress. I just wanted to show you guys the fabric for the wedding dress. The veil has arrived. The organza is here. The illusion mesh, which I just added last minute. Initially, I didn't want the dress to have an illusion neckline, but I'm going to be adding illusion mesh because I want support on the top of the dress. But yeah, I'm going to show it to you guys, and I'm just going to get on with this. I'm done procrastinating. I need to get on with this dress. I just can't keep doing this anymore. It's not fair to my mental well-being, and it's not fair to my wedding planner, who is like, when are you finishing your dress? Please make your dress. Yeah, so let me show you guys the fabrics real quick. So this is the fabric for the main wedding dress. From far it looks like lace, but when you come close, it's actually sequin beads stitched to create this really beautiful pattern. I've always known that I wanted this sort of like extravagant, rich pattern on my dress. Whether it was lace or sequins, I didn't really mind. So this comes in white, and I got 6 meters for the dress. Now the veil is just here on the floor. The veil is actually in lace, but it has a similar pattern structure as the kini, the the fabric for the dress. Yes, so they have like similar, as you can see there and there, like there's like a point, there's like the curling in, there's a curling in. So this is the veil. It is about 350 centimeters long from the head all the way down, so it's going to finish the edge of the dress really nicely with this detail. And what I really like about the veil is this trim goes all the way around, as you can see there. And I just thought that would be a really beautiful effect draped over my body and my face. What else has arrived? So this is the organza, which I'm going to be using for the sleeve of the wedding dress. I just got 1 meter of that one. And this is a material for the reception piece. This material is so freaking heavy. It's sequins as well, and I think I'm going to line it with gold. So you can either line it with gold or champagne, but I think I'm going to do gold, so it really has a regal feel. This one I got 6 meters, and my reception piece is actually a jumpsuit that has a half jacket buttoned on the side. I'll show you guys as I create it. But there we have my illusion mesh, which is like the color of my skin. That is great. So it's going to look like the neckline is there, but it's not there. So that should be fun. So I'm just going to put you guys on a time lapse as I cut the dress. If I make any changes to the pattern and the design, I'll let you know. But today is action day. Literally action day. Today is the 12th of July. The last time I saw you guys was like a few days ago, I think possibly weeks. And since then, I've actually made my entire reception outfit. I did not just vlog it because you know when you're just in the zone and you just want to get like a piece done. I didn't think to vlog it. And the way I even made it was there was a lot of draping involved. I think I only made pattern for one side of the dress. The other part I just like draped on mannequin, cut it off, cut straight onto fabric. So it was very freestyle. That's the best way to describe it. It was very freestyle. So yeah. I'll show you guys what it looks like on. I'll try it because I need to show my sister and my mom before the actual wedding day. So I will try it on, show you guys, let me know what you think. It's quite simple, really classy, but at the same time, unique to my personal style. If I do say so myself. But yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys what that fits on today, but before I do that, I'm going to actually continue working on my wedding dress this morning. I think I'm going to spend this morning just cutting the last part of it. Like there's a lot of pieces that dress has, and it has like 2 layers of lining, and I ended up buying like a petticoat from Amazon that already had the crinoline insert in there, so it would give the bottom of the dress a bit more volume. I'll show you guys all that as I go along, but I just thought I should like do a catch up because I just realized, dude, you're meant to be vlogging this process. What is wrong with you? Anyways, I'm going to cut the wedding dress pieces this morning, and then I will show you the reception piece. And I think that'll be the end of the part 1 of this series. In part 2, I would actually make the main wedding dress, call my family and show them because they won't be able to attend the wedding. And yeah, I think that should be like a fun way to just divide the whole process into 2 videos, so it's easy to like, you know, follow the journey and see the dresses come to life. Well, that being said, let me get to work because I actually have a bit to do this morning.
Tell me, can we meet up at your place tonight, honey? I'm coming over, yeah, you know me. I would give up anything for you. You say it, you know I'll do it, yeah. I don't believe it, no. Just last week you called me your babe, and now you're letting go. The way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello, can we sit and talk this through for once before you call up the show? 'Cause even if we're hanging by a thread,
Okay, so I have cut all of the pieces that I need Finally, it only took 4 weeks, but I've cut everything, all of the lining, all of the lace, all of the sleeve, and I also got some lace trims I'm going to be using for the neckline and the hem of the dress. I also got horsehair braid that would help the hemline of the dress really stand well. I got some cups for the bust. I got boning so that gives structure to the waistline of the dress. I'll just show you guys the pieces that I use as I go along the way, but I made a change to the front sort of design of the dress. Now, this is what the front pattern looks like. Initially, I wanted this to be a cutout detail and a seam through the bust, but I just like closed off the seam and I took away the dot that was there and on the waist. And if you look closely, you can see I sort of taped it together, and then I closed off that part there and took away the excess from the side here. There was just a lot of like dart manipulation because I didn't want a seam going through the bust because of how the pattern that the lace has. It has this really beautiful pattern that I didn't want to break with a seam. So I just ended up taking away the excess from the middle here and then shifting the waistline, the bust and the hip a little bit so it still fits nicely on my body. The lace does not have a lot of stretch, so I have to be careful in terms of like ease and seam allowance. I still want to be able to breathe on my wedding day, okay? I want to look good, I want my waist to look snatched, but I want to breathe. Like seriously, I want to breathe, I want to be able to eat and dance. So ease is something that I made sure I added in this pattern. So that's the one change I made, and then I used this pattern to cut the lace and the lining pieces. Oh, the other thing I did was I added, oh, did I already have this? I think I already had this. I already had this there. So because this was meant to be two separate panels joined together, I then closed it up until here, and from here to here is open. So that way I'm still able to stitch in the gordets for the front to add more volume to the bottom of the skirt. Oh, my top is from Sarah Online, if you're wondering, because I know somebody's going to ask in the comment section. It's a black-owned brand based in the UK. This is like the perfect bodysuit of dreams. I actually wore it with a bra. That's my bra. And it's not too see-through. I'm actually going to wear it out today because it's that nice. But with that being said, let me show you guys all of the pieces I cut, and then show you my reception piece, because that's the last part of like this video, this part 1 of the wedding dress series, and I'll see you guys in the next one in part 2.
Epilogue.
Okay, so these are all of the pieces of the wedding dress: the lining, the sleeve, which I cut in this sheer organza. I have the lace and the illusion mesh that is really close to my skin tone, and more lining at the bottom. I just want to show you guys what the main lace on the front looks like, because I think that was a very important detail that I made sure to get correctly. As soon as I find it. Oh Lord. Where are you? So to pins everywhere. If you're going to be sewing lace with sequins, just know that your entire house, your entire studio is going to be covered in sequin beads. Like I've seen sequins in bed with me, in the loo. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. Where is this front? Where have you vanished to? Oh, here we go. So this is the main front. So you get like a sneak peek. So this was the main reason I got this lace, because this lace has a really, oh, sorry, oh. So this lace has a really nice design here that I didn't want to break, because I know if I put a seam, it would have ruined how this shape really goes. So it comes from the top here, and then it curves in here. Just shift back and show you guys. Then it has this really nice like shape down the middle, and then it dips down at the bottom to this really beautiful, if I can show you guys, this really beautiful like diamond shape. Oh, like I saw the lace and I knew I wanted this like design for my dress. So when cutting fabrics that have a particular pattern that you want in a particular place, the last thing you want is a seam there ruining the pattern for you. I'm yet to get to that point of, cutting patterns and matching like lines and like shapes. I have not quite gotten to that level of expertise yet, and I didn't want to risk that on my wedding dress. So I just cut the front as one piece. You can already imagine what this is going to look like with these two shapes. Oh, so pretty. But yeah, let me show you guys my reception piece. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready to see my reception piece. Let me show you. So this is my reception outfit. It is a two-piece outfit that looks like this. I'm just trying to not say too many details because George is literally in the other room. But this is what the neckline is like. It buttons up the side, so this piece is a separate piece, and then the jumpsuit underneath is a separate piece. This is like a sequin lace that has a nude lining, and the leg is actually quite like loose, as you can see. It zips up the back. Now this is the piece I was saying I literally just draped on the mannequin because I did not know how I was going to cut this in a way that would give this effect. So it has this train, there, and then it tapers in from this, goes all the way to the back until you reach that train there. This is a definite yay for me. I don't know about you, but this is such a beautiful look. And this could even be someone's main bridal look if you were a more contemporary, modern bride and you wanted something very different. But yeah, how do we feel? I'm obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? I'll come close and show you all the details. So there are two buttons there. Sweetheart neckline. I think I'll hand tack it here so it stops falling off my shoulder. And then I'll probably wear like a strapless corset situation to give me some lift and support. But yeah, that's what the material on the looks like. It's a very common fabric actually. That's why I decided to work with it in a slightly different way. This is Duchess satin in ivory because I thought white would be too much of a contrast to the lace. The train is about 10-12 inches long. It's not very long because I wanted to be able to dance in this, and I've paired it with these Sophia Webster mules in champagne gold that have the most stunning detail on the heel. And if you can see that, most beautiful heel ever. So yeah, this is outfit number 2. I am in love, and I can't wait to wear this and boogie down. This is my boogie down outfit. Ooh, nice. Okay, let me go call my sister and show her.